So, as we all know, Leon Edwards will not be fighting JDM. JDM has been given a title shot against Bilal because Shavkat is injured. So, in JDM's stead, Leon Edwards will be fighting Sean Brady. I said before that Leon versus JDM would be competitive because JDM is more of a striker. Leon is more of a striker. I think it would be more like a striking match, and therefore Leon would have a better chance of winning compared to him fighting Bilal or another well-rounded fighter. So yes, Leon Edwards is fucked. Leon Edwards is beyond fucked for this fight, fighting Sean Brady. Leon had like a video. He had like a media video where he was talking about JDM, and he seemed to be of good spirits. Thinking about if he could beat JDM, he could challenge for the belt. Leon's fucked, man. I'm sure when Leon found out about fighting Sean, that smile that he had in that footage went to a fucking complete frown. Leon does not do well against well-rounded guys. I know you're going to immediately try to counter that argument with Kamaru Usman and how Kamaru was, kind of beating Leon for a majority of that fight. No. You're going to bring up Kamaru Usman and say that and Leon beat Kamaru. That's what I was about to say. And Kamaru is well-rounded. He's good with striking. He's good with grappling. And Leon was able to beat him twice. I get that. There's times when Leon could do that. But overall, when you look at Leon Edwards, he doesn't have the heart of a champion. And I know it's weird for me to say. I know you'd rather like to hear statistics and this guy's more powerful, but having heart, having drive, having the want to win, the will to win, is important. It's apparent in fights. You can see it in fights, and you can also see its absence in fights. And when Leon Edwards fought Bilal, it was absent. It was not there. Uh, Leon just gave up, and it wasn't even towards the end. It was somewhere after the middle. Leon Edwards just kind of gave up. And he can absolutely do the same against Sean Brady. Sean Brady is just as well-rounded as Bilal Muhammad. His striking is there. His grappling is there. Um, I would even argue his grappling is kind of more so there. And that's really bad for Leon because, a great grappler that's able to constantly put pressure on Leon, drag Leon to the ground, make him uncomfortable on the ground, get a lot of ground control in, dominate the clinch, work ground and pound on the ground, chase submissions, just kind of fuck up Leon's day on the ground. You're gonna have Leon in the fucking palm of your hand because, like I said, Leon breaks down mentally, and he's gonna break down mentally fast if he is witnessing himself just getting absolutely dominated on the ground, and that's what Sean Brady can do. That's what Sean Brady is capable of doing. So I think this is a great fight for Sean. This is a great breakout fight for Sean Brady. Because if Sean Brady is able to whoop the former champ and dominate him just like Bilal did, there's a better case for him to challenge for the belt right after. Um, if Leon is somehow able to come out with a win, great on him. A case for the belt. I just don't think that's possible. I think this is the hardest fight for Leon, especially after fighting Bilal. This is so ass for Leon Edwards. Okay, more of a striker. He's got grappling, but it's not. It's not like world class. It's not high level, and that's where Sean needs to press the advantage. Okay, Sean needs to constantly make Leon uncomfortable as hell on the ground and basically put Leon in hell. You really just got to make it a nightmare fight for Leon, and how you do that is just again making him so uncomfortable on the ground, and that's what Sean Brady is really really good at, and that's what I see happening in this fight. Um, yeah, I'm not much of a Leon fan. I'm not much of a fan of him because of his mentality and the heart of a champion component when it comes to fighting. Uh, I like Sean Brady. I'm not much of a fan of him just because I guess I got to find out more about him, especially in like higher level fights in terms of like him fighting the top guys at welterweight. I got to really see where he places it at that. Um, but from what I've seen so far, I respect his fighting style. Like I said, really well rounded, really good, really determined. And everybody likes to kind of press his loss against Bilal, but he got one loss against Bilal. Against the other guys, he's really just absolutely whooping people. So I look forward to seeing what Sean Brady can do. And I absolutely believe that he is going to whoop the hell out of Leon Edwards. Not in terms of knockouts, but in terms of just everything else, just dominating him on the feet, dominating him on the ground. Basically, giving Leon Edwards the Bilal special is what I believe Sean Brady will do. But overall, you let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next.